Welcome back to The Truth with Trinity, and I am your host, Trinity. And if this is your first time tuning in to the podcast, welcome. Here I talk about issues that happen within the black community. Not only do I discuss them, hopefully some resolutions, at least some advice or some food for thought. So I want to jump right into my topic of discussion, which is black man don't treat the black woman like a man and then complain that she's too masculine, okay? So, I'm going to make a small disclaimer. Not every black man treats black women, rough and, um, you know, try to strip away their womanhood. But let's face it, it's too much of it going on out here in our communities all over America, not to bring up the subject. So, I don't know about you, ladies, or even some brothers out there, you've heard, through the media, you've heard through your friends that, hey, a lot of black women act masculine. They act like they're men. I want to say that, you know, I've heard before that, black men have felt like, black women try to emasculate them, take away their manhood, talk to them, belittling and, try to wear the pants and, just all sorts of things that, you might have heard, that black women have been accused of. But I'm here to tell black men, just like you have a manhood, women have a womanhood. Okay? So the things that men mostly desire, like respect, loyalty, some form of submissive behavior, basically to let him feel like he's, in the leading male position in the relationship. That's what I believe that a lot of men, perceive as their language of love. But the same thing that you need as a man is not the same thing that women need. Okay? So, as a woman, we need consistency. Okay? We need for your yeses to be your yeses and your no's to be your no's. Basically, what you're saying out your mouth is what we can count on. Okay? Because those are the things that cause women to develop trust for that individual man. And that's what men are looking for. They don't really like to hear a woman that doesn't trust men and, they're, distrusting and their walls are way too high, to even hop over the wall to, get the woman to fall in love with them. Um, and I think a lot of brothers need to understand, because I've heard some brothers say, "Oh, she's you acting too emotional." Well, newsflash, women are emotional creatures. So we're that balance between the yin and yang of a man. Men. I'm not saying men don't have emotions, but women, they are emotional creatures. And what I suggest is that brothers find black men who have successful marriages, not just any marriage, but successful marriages. I mean, no marriage is perfect, but you can ask men that know how to maintain a woman, and not men that cheat on their women all crazy, domestic violence, control, and abuse, but men that actually know how to balance out a woman's energy with his own energy. Okay? I find that a lot of brothers rough up their women, and then want them to be silk, smooth as silk, and that's just not going to happen. You know, um, for example, talking to her like she's a man on the street, not listening to what she's saying, and, not, like I said, showing her that consistency that, hey, she can trust in you to be there. And my suggestion to guys is, you can be a rough killer, whatever you want to be, right, to other men and out here in society. And whatever you have to do out here to life. But, as a black man, you got to learn, even a man, period, doesn't matter what color you are, but you have to learn how to turn that off and have a softer side towards your woman. I'm not saying that you have to act like, that you're feminine yourself, but be able to separate how you are in society and how you have to be stern and rough out here in the world. That's what the male in relationship is about. It's about a man being able to show his woman a little bit of compassion, something that he can't show the world. Okay? So I'm going to say that once again. You're rough and tough out there in society, but with your woman, you can show her a side that you can't show the world. Okay? And once a woman has your trust, or that you have that, once you have a woman's trust, if you really love her, don't destroy that trust. Be as honest as you can with her, and it goes both ways. That's what makes a relationship work. No one likes to be lied to. No one likes to be misled. But with our brothers, I'm encouraging them to study up on women. It's more than just about sex. A lot of brothers are really cold in the bed. They're great, spectacular, but they don't know a thing about women on the inside. They know about the exterior body parts, but they don't know a thing about women. And maybe that's due to a lot of them not having fathers showing them successful relationships with women and how to treat a woman. And that can't no longer be an excuse. If you don't have that, go seek the knowledge. Okay? Because what it's doing is it's destroying a lot of sisters out there. And a lot of brothers are complaining that sisters are rough and they're mean and they're masculine. It's because a lot of brothers are treating women like men, and they're expecting them to be soft like silk. Okay, so it goes both ways. There'll definitely be, another segment on, sisters, respecting the black man a lot more and than what, a lot of us have been, and who to give that respect to, because everyone doesn't deserve that feminine energy of submission and adoration from us. And that's why it's up to us as women to pick wisely and to choose wisely. But I'm also going to encourage the brothers, we're all one as a people, okay? We're all individuals, but we represent the same race, okay? So I'm going to need brothers to stop saying to every sister, oh, you must have chose the wrong man, for you to be hurt like that. Because it's too many sisters saying it. So is that to say that most black men are the wrong men to pick? What it's time for black men to sharpen up their game and to do some self-reflection themselves, and to, have some compassion for the black woman. So in return that you can get the respect and the love that you want and the loyalty that you want from the black woman, because we both have our part to play in this, as black men and black women. It's got to start somewhere. So that pretty much wraps up this segment. It's been a pleasure. If you would like to reach me, you can reach me at thetruthwithtrinity@gmail.com. Peace and blessings.